The Xavier Institute for Higher Learning, Cerebra. X-Men, emergency! In orbit above Earth. Logan! Logan's still up on that satellite, Phantom X! Logan! X-Men, emergency! Professor, is that you? I'm sorry I ran out on the X-Men like I did, sir. I'll try to explain later. I feel like I just woke up in a burning microwave oven. Eva was hurt. Logan's been blown to hell and needs immediate assistance, Phantom X. Your spaceship can wait. And I need you to check allegations of a government informant inside the mansion, Professor. Looks like we're above the Pacific Ocean, maybe 200 miles southeast of French Polynesia. Scott, to me, my X-Men! I'm leaving this awful place the instant you're done with these tests on me, Henry. Am I all right, or aren't I? You'll really be missed if you go. You're a great teacher, Emma. To me, my X-Men. Wait, did Charles say Scott's alive? Yep. You coming? My word, Henry, you are nimble. Why do I have the impending feeling that my life's approaching some kind of horrible closure? Hurry. I'm going away soon, Charles. What Jean? I said I'm going into space. Cerebra has located Logan in near-Earth orbit, and he's still alive. Jean, slow down. How did you know that Cerebra had found... Oh, the Phoenix Force. The X-Plane Mark III can get me there. I'm learning how to fly telepathically from a test pilot in room 221 of the Westchester Hilton. You needn't worry so much, Charles. You needn't be disheartened. Whatever happens will be for the best. I think the world of you, Jean. I still hope that when I step down this summer, you'll be willing to take over as head mistress of the Institute. Please take care. The special class. So you've heard what I have to say, Soraya. What's your answer? Meanwhile... I thought I felt someone nearby. Your telepathic presence is almost undetectable in granular form. Incredible. Oh, this is Cerebra. The helmet amplifies my telepathic gifts. I'm sure I'd be able to locate you with this on if I had to. Using this equipment, I can watch over every mutant on Earth and scan the whole globe for trouble. Would you like me to find someone for you? Soraya, isn't it? Dust. We haven't had much of a chance to talk since Jean brought you to stay with us. What? I'm sure that can't be right. We put you in the special class because Mr. Zorn has an affinity for sensitive and traumatized children. No, I'm sure he wouldn't. Mr. Zorn, you're here. One of your students seems to think something's wrong. I know. Something affected Dust deeply. She ran from the class, changing form as she went. I think she may have lost control of her power. Professor, look out! Soraya, stop! Zorn, what's happening? In this form, she could cut our flesh to the bone. Soraya, not Cerebra! That's very delicate machinery. Without it, I can't keep in touch with my X-Men! Wow, killer fog! That's a pretty cool mutant gift, huh, Beak? My strobe eye is crap compared to this. Martha says we better put Dust in here, Basilisk. It doesn't feel right because Martha's voice has gotten all snotty, but she still says we better. Oh, okay. You hold it open and I'll catch her with my eye. Ugh! Crazy jihad! Retreat! Martha says we have to do what Mr. Zorn says. It's almost impossible to grab hold of her consciousness in this form. I need her to become coherent. Help me, Professor X. Lie down, Dust. There, she's subdued. I have her, Professor. What a beach! The Pacific. He's near here, Henry. I know it. Scott gives off the most bizarre and aloof psychic radiation I've ever experienced. But there's something wrong, Henry. He's found something out. A traitor at the Institute. We have to get closer. What? A traitor? Tell him he's nuts. What kind of traitor would let us fly all the way out here to save him? Above Earth. Professor, did something just happen to Cerebra? Professor! Logan!
Get out, Gene.
Logan, what's happening here?
Get out of here, Genie. It's a trap. Don't you recognize this place?
Oh my God. Asteroid M! Xavier's.
Dust refused to renounce her religion. She was raised a Muslim in the Sunni tradition. I tried to show her the errors in... I tried to tell her she was wrong to exalt spurious faith over her species' loyalty.
You were making her do those things in the Cerebra chamber, weren't you? Zorn, why is that map upside down?
It's a picture of the future, Charles. I call it Planet X. I'm teaching my students to imagine tomorrow and giving them the tools to take them there.
Let Soraya out of the jar, Mr. Zorn. She's very afraid.
She has reason to be. It's too late to stop it. I've been educating the next generation of terror, right here under your nose.
And as for these posters, these images are inappropriate for the school, not to mention baffling.
You've had it all to yourself for too long, and nothing much has changed, has it, Charles? Without guidance, without an effective creed, I've watched your dream run rampant, watched a discipline fail. It will all begin to happen very quickly now.
Zorn, what are you talking about?
A man in an iron prison, a star for a brain. I kept thinking it was too obvious, but still you missed it. There was no Fang 2 mutant prison in China, Charles. I assembled it especially for the occasion. Zorn, have you any idea how much I've hated this pretense? His simpering homilies, his Zen diaries, his sickening New Age passivity. How long I've waited to do this.
Oh God, this isn't happening. Don't do this! Ah! He's crippled again, sir. My nano-sentinels were gluing your spine together all this time. I've been holding you up, and now I'm cutting your strings. You're such a clever man, Charles, but nowhere near as clever as you like to think. But he's dead! How can he be?
He's trying to provoke a war. Magneto's not dead. Magneto set us up!
X-Men emergency indeed, Charles. The dream is over. New York City. One day. I did it all in one day. I'll call it New Genosha, rising like an accusation, or better yet, a promise. Was this worth all those long months sweating under the inscrutable mask of the simpering Zorn, biding my time? Was it worth all the time spent eating away at Charles Xavier's school from within?
tearing the X-Men apart and slowly killing them one by one. We shall build an empire here. We'll have a high-speed magnetic induction monorail system, clean anti-gravity public transport.
Oh, well, don't mind me. They brought Professor Xavier back from his institute, Eric. Actually, we brought him. He didn't put up much of a struggle after you took his legs away. What do you want me to do with him, Eric? Oh, and he's naked, too.
It's Magneto. Eric is the name our oppressors gave me.
Magneto, then. I did all this to help, you know. You could at least say thanks.
I promised you a new world, Esme, and here it begins. Where mutants are kings, not freaks. Where the outcasts, the despised, the rejected are champions. Where you are all part of a great fraternity, my brotherhood. I have turned the world on its head for you, and the lowest are now the highest.
Professor Charles Xavier, neutralized. Henry McCoy, Beast, missing in action. Scott Summers, Cyclops, missing in action. Logan, Wolverine, missing in action. Jean Grey, Phoenix, missing in action. Emma Frost, White Queen, missing in action.
But when is Mr. Zorn coming back? I don't get it.
What are you, Ernst? A monkey from a medical experiment? Zorn was just a character. Magneto was totally acting, which makes him a Zornvestite.
But Mr. Zorn was nice.
Will you stop going on and on about it, you little freak? You've been privileged. Don't you understand anything? Privileged. I would never hang out with people like this, Eric. We can do better.
There is no Zorn, little Ernst. The gentle healer was only a mask I wore. A carefully planned performance. A place to hide and recover while I wiped out every possible obstacle to my plans. But Mr. Zorn was nice. I miss Mr. Zorn. Where did you find these losers, boss? We build our armies where we can, Toad. We were all losers once, remember?
Eric, you have an obsession with an old Zornvestite. You should have your own special website.
You'll see. I have nothing in common with any of you. He's going to be king of the world this time. He worked this whole thing out, and I helped him. You'll all see. He needs me more than any of you.
Oh, brother mutants, the great day has come. My reach is long now. The sentimental message I left mankind upon my death was actually a virus designed to cripple all electromagnetic technology. Where did you find this crowd, Toad? They're hardly reacting. A lot of people aren't really sure what's happened yet, boss. And the speakers are distorting your voice. You've been declared dead so often, I just don't think they know it's really you. They don't believe it's me. Did no one tell them my name? Magneto, master of magnetism! An end to fear, an end to hiding, an end to man. That's good, but what's happening? Toad, they're all looking away. 'Cause no one can see you all the way up here, boss. Work the crowd for me, Toad. I need some water. Esme!
What? They won't listen to me? What am I supposed to do? Sing anti-human songs?
They lose interest so quickly now, I can barely finish a sentence.
They have short attention spans and high expectations. They want to see the world's most charismatic terrorist at the height of his powers. They want you the way you used to be. Or, preferably, better. Kick can take you there.
Yes, Will. The mutant power performance enhancer. Just this once more.
We will replace the old ways with new ways. Shiny new ways.
Get out of here!
We want Magneto! Prove it!
Stand aside, Toad. 16 million mutants were exterminated in Genosha. 16 million potential warriors, leaders, scientists, murdered by man. Unable to fly, unable to burrow or crawl without the aid of machine monsters, the human germ threatens all life. With its cringing fear of everything it cannot understand, with its greed for oil to power the machines it needs to survive, the human disease has consumed the world unchecked. I am Magneto. I do not issue demands here today. Nothing the humans do can change what is to happen. This is how it will be. Nature itself has triggered an extinction sequence in the human genome. Humankind is dying. As the agents of evolution, we mutants must deliver the mercy stroke. Xavier and his X-Men wanted us to build bridges between man and mutant. But we can fly and swim and leap. We will have no need for bridges. We will have no need for human laws or human opinions or human beings.
Later that evening, I'm pushing the humans along with my mind. The whip's just for show. Push me around with a whip any time.
Kill the human flat scan.
Only a total drug addict could think this up. Magneto really hates people, doesn't he?
This is terrible. This is terrible.
I wish I could exterminate them all at once. But one can hardly expect mutants to clean the sewers or carry away our trash in the midst of this great transition to a new way of life. These creatures have no desire to integrate, Charles. They never have. I worked it all out, waiting, meditating. Your Pacifist Institute is where I train my soldiers now. A place for young warriors to be indoctrinated with a burning hatred and contempt for the genetically impure. You remember the Institute, don't you? I had to redesign it a little, but it's made all the difference. So tell me, I was right, Charles. Tell me now, or tell me later, because you will in the end. The good news? We probably have air for another 36 hours. The bad news? We'll hit the surface of the sun in 24.
Well, the station's too heavy to move, and I tried to slow down the air molecules with my mind, but everything's just too hot, Logan.
130 degrees and rising. Unless I can do something with the power, Genie.
What happened to him?
Who? Weapon 15? He dropped his guard in space and I gutted him. He was all set to lead the charge against the whole mutant race, so don't give me a hard time. I blew the weapon pleth station to hell. We wrestled, and then we hit this rock. Asteroid M, he used to call these hideouts. It swung right into place and waited in orbit until you got here. The whole damn thing's been a trap, Genie, all the way down the line. And I didn't see it. I didn't even smell him until now.
And you're sure it's him?
Yep, Magneto nailed us this time. 24 hours. We better use them well.
New Genosha.
I miss Mr. Zorn. He used to tell us about China and Buddha and nice things. When is he coming back?
He was a fiction, little Ernst. How often must I explain? I made him up with the help of my supporters in China.
But Mr. Zorn was nice.
There is no Zorn. There is only I, Magneto.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Am I early for the Brotherhood meeting?
Chaos. It's chaos in the streets, Magneto. People need to know what's happening soon. Calm yourself, Toad. I don't want bad news. Bring me good news. Then feed me a few sound bites everyone can understand. See? They really have no idea what you're talking about when you do all your big Shakespearean stuff. I'm only telling you what it's like out there. They're baying at the moon for some action, Magneto. A public hanging, anything.
Since when did a good education and an extensive vocabulary become handicaps?
Shakespearean stuff. Stay there and wait with the others where you belong, Toad. I'd like to be alone for a moment. Charles. I've fed them so many lies, old friend. Engineered a species war in your name. I don't expect I'll have much time before reprisals commence. You understand. I have to do something unforgettable. Remember that reversal of the Earth's magnetic poles I talked about before, but never went through with? North will become south. The event will obliterate the weak human, rewire mutant brains, and alter planetary consciousness forever. One of my old ideas, admittedly, but still a good one. Each day, more and more mutants flock to my cause, empowered by supplies of the drug kick. Your timid, colorless leadership has been forgotten. You failed to inspire, Charles. While I became a legend in death and a savior upon my return. I always come back. Haven't you noticed? Perhaps that's my secondary mutation. To always come back. Don't look at me like that. You have no right to judge me. We're establishing a nation, a species. I'll rest when my work is done, and the devouring sickness of man and his ugly machines has been erased from our planet. The drug is only for as long as I need it to boost my strength. You offer them a long and difficult process of peaceful integration with a species which is neither peaceful nor inclined to integrate with any other living thing. While I, Charles, I offer a new map of tomorrow and the triumph of Homo Superior. This city is only the beginning. I offer them utopia, here and now, the shining morning of the mutants.
Asteroid M.
You got this Phoenix Force inside you, right, Genie? I know everybody's scared it's gonna eat you up and kill us all, but I have a question. Ugh! Can it fly in space? 'Cause if it can't, we're on a one-way trip. Nothing works in here.
Don't talk, Logan. Telepathy conserves oxygen. Let me tell you what I know about the Phoenix. When I was 13, I realized I could control matter with my mind. Just crude stuff at first, lifting things and throwing them across the room. Then it progressed, with the professor's help, until I was manipulating dozens of objects at once. Now I'm learning to move molecules around and expand my senses beyond all boundaries.
So potentially, you could do anything. You could be like a god, Genie. You could make your own universe and set it right.
The Phoenix isn't like that, Logan. It's more like it burns away what doesn't work. It eats planets and stars. It talks to me. And if I get too close, it replaces me.
I'm still waiting for the note of hope here. If this Phoenix is here to judge the Earth, then why the hell would it allow you to get killed before it's done?
Maybe it's judging me too. All I know is my body still needs oxygen and water to function, and there's nothing but vacuum out there. I can't fly through space. Not yet. Not the way you mean.
There's gotta be a way out of this. There's always a way out. Ugh! I'll find a way.
Esme, the little blonde girl from Emma's group, she was caught dealing kick. She tried to kill Emma and incapacitate young Angel. So where does Magneto fit into all of this? New Genosha.
So I paralyzed their precious TV screens, and they offered to negotiate. Can you imagine the idea? Homo Inferior seems to have forgotten the unresolved matter of 16 million murdered mutants in Genosha.
Well, I think we should have the most appalling series of human sacrifices as soon as possible. It has to look like we're absolutely serious about changing the world, doesn't it?
I am serious, and I will set the agenda for our campaign, child. Stop interrupting me! Now, several of Charles's X-Men remain unaccounted for. It will be your task to locate any troublesome survivors using the Cerebra machine, Esme.
Magneto sees through your bra stuffing tricks, child.
Shut up, you freak.
Yes, Basilisk, shut up. Beak, it's time we put some steel in you, boy. You'll be in charge of tomorrow's mass extermination of all remaining Homo Inferior in New Genosha.
Extermination? So say that again. Sorry, my mind's drifting all over. I can't stop thinking about ice cream.
Or a long cold beer straight from the icebox. I'm saying somebody's been undermining the school and dividing up the X-Men. And now here we are in a death trap that looks exactly like Magneto's old headquarters. Hell, maybe Magneto has nothing to do with it after all. Maybe it's Zorn.
Logan, I'm sorry. I didn't hear any of that. I've stopped sweating. That's a bad sign, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to get through this after all. I don't feel good at all. It can't happen like this, Logan. Not to us. We can't just die, can we?
One time I survived for 6 months under a glacier by eating strips off my own arm. Healing factor grew the flesh right back. There's always a way, Genie.
Are you going to fight the sun for me? What happened, Logan? Something happened to you on that Weapon Plus space station, didn't it?
Something happened? You bet something happened. The floor fell out from under my life is what happened.
You've been having flashbacks. I know that much. A woman with red hair calling your name. James, you thought you were starting to remember who you were, but...
But it could be a lie, Genie. It could be a cover story they implanted to keep me under control. They made me into a sentinel, part man, part metal, brainwashed and trained to murder my own people. She wasn't calling my name. She was screaming for help. They chose me because I like to kill, Genie. All I'm good for is killing. If you knew what I was, you'd hate me.
No,
It doesn't matter who you were. I know what you've gone through to be the good man you are now, Logan. How could I ever hate you?
Jeannie, hey, you've been asleep. Hang on there, darling. Any minute now, Scott and Hank are gonna turn up waving flags.
Trying to concentrate really hard. Can't find the Phoenix anywhere now. Maybe there isn't a way this time. Shh. Is Scott there? Scott, I had to watch it all changing. Had to let him go. Because of what love says. Because the Phoenix burns and disinfects and dies to return.
Scott's just going through some growing up. It's okay. It's okay.
Blood and flame and sacrifice. It's not a place. It's not... What did he say? Scott, about me?
He said he was a little bit confused, but he still loves you, Jeannie. Shh.
I have to think, but I can't. I can't think. Can't breathe. Logan. This is terrible, Logan. I feel so scared and weird. Everything's wrong inside me. Horrible voices in the heat. Logan, I'm dying. I'm dying. Don't leave me.
Never. I'm right beside you. I'd die to save your life, darling. I'd take all your pain on myself, but I can't. I can only take it away. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, God. You and me, Jeannie. You and me in a blaze of glory.
New York City. Humanity. Extermination's too good for them. Look at the state of these last dregs, stumbling like cattle towards the abattoir. Are you ready to activate the crematoria, Beak?
But this started as politics and freedom. When did we all turn into such total Nazis?
Nazis! Do I look like a failed artist with an erotic grudge against his father and the world? I am a force of nature, boy! I am Magneto! A new world demands new resolve. We are laying the foundation stones of paradise. This is no time to be squeamish.
There is nothing new about people marching into the ovens. Yeah, I don't know if I really want my kids growing up to be Imperial stormtroopers.
These children of yours will grow strong and proud in a world without persecution or fear, Angel Salvador. One day they will build statues in my honor. Tell him, Toad.
What he said. He spent a lot of time thinking about this, so just shut your yaps, yeah?
It's a scientific fact. Humans are a lower form of life. They practically admitted it themselves when they called us Homo superior. Magneto wrote a brilliant article about how they can't even feel pain like we do.
You should have been there for the experiments, Beak. What? Everyone can feel pain. Even a dog or a carrot can feel pain.
What? A carrot can feel pain?
Yeah, why not? Okay, maybe a carrot's the wrong fruit to pick, but there's no way
Vegetable! Carrots are not fruit, and this is not Xavier's school. This is Magneto's empire.
Leave him be! You leave him alone! Mom, Dad! Look at you! You're 8 feet tall and he's nothing but chicken bones and hair! He's not a killer!
Your children are soldiers. All of you are my soldiers, and you will learn discipline. Put Beak with the humans. With or against me, make your choice, children.
You You're just like my daddy!
I'll do what it takes to save mutant kind.
This guy's no hero. He's a jerk. Magneto is nothing but a jerk.
Designed by Mother Nature to prey on the human organism. Blame her. Somebody ruined it. Who just passed gas at the most dramatic moment? I said discipline!
Eric!
I didn't mean to. I only meant to teach Basilisk a lesson. The Brotherhood will be recruiting a new inner circle, Toad.
You heard him. Find a pyrokinetic and dispose of that body, or else we'll need a truck to get rid of him. You're losing it big time. The X-Men will beat you senseless, you crazy psycho killer! Dad!
I had such hopes for you, Beak. I thought you could transcend your limitations. You will be a soldier, or you will be dead.
Jerk! I'm a father!
People like you shouldn't be allowed to breed.
Call this natural selection. Mom! This ain't right. What are they doing to him? Dad! Spectacular. Listen to them screaming, Eric. Are you going to fling all the humans into space?
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate, Esme.
Ah! I can fly. I can fly. I can. I'm flying. I'm really. Oh no.
Mutant Town, NYC. Shoes are mine.
Xavier, school.
Magneto rules.
Soldier. Soldier. I'll show you. You wanted a soldier, Magneto? Well, he is not working for you, huh? Hello, X-Man. My name is Eva. You can fall over now. Concussion. Agreed. Fractures? No sign. You have a skull of concrete, Barnell Bowhusk. Too bad the rest of me is of cheap broken glass. Where is this? Your sister said you were all dead or gone to Magneto's army at the Institute. Well, Esme's not part of us anymore. We're the 3-in-1 now, aren't we, Phoebe? Esme is the worst liar. There are actually still quite a few of us, and we're all very cross. Why is everybody looking at me like that? Mr. Zorn tricked us all. We totally trusted him. Yes, maybe. But Dust here told us what you all did to the professor. Lucky for you, I'm a telepath, Barnell. I know Esme was using Martha Johansson's superbrain to influence your minds. This is a very nasty cut. Magneto is not for beginners. I hate to say it, but he would kill all of you in 1 minute flat. Is there one guy here who can fight?
There's always us, Barnell. Will we do?
Mr. Cyclops and Phantom X. Oh, now we are saved.
Calm down, Barnell. What's Magneto's plan this time? The streets are in chaos. Who's in charge out there?
Yeah, out with it, kid. Seeing as how I'm on the genetic hit list and all. Officer Foster, NYPD mutant liaison.
There is no policeman who can fight this guy. You saw what he did to Fifth Avenue. There is no one in charge, not even Magneto. They shut down all electromagnetic broadcast media. Effectively, he's blinded the planet, which makes telepaths the only reliable news source. Unfortunately, Magneto keeps his thoughts shielded. And also, he is keeping Professor X naked in a bottle with his mind paralyzed. And he made 5 telephone calls, yeah? And sent all the superheroes on a wild goose chase to find a black hole bomb in Brooklyn just before he trapped everyone else inside his magnetic shield. He has worked it all to win this time.
We know. The only thing capable of breaking through that shield is a Super Sentinel machine. Luckily, I have 2. What happened to the X-Men, Barnell? The others?
Oh, this is not good. Dr. McCoy and Miss Frost were blown up in a plane, and And Mr. Logan and Mrs. Grey Summers were sent into the sun days ago. There are no X-Men.
That's not how it looks to me. I hope you all paid attention in class, because this is going to be one hell of a test. So, you intend to lead a children's crusade against the world's most dangerous super terrorist? You heard the telepaths, Monsieur Summers. War has begun. The final war between man and mutant. What's your alternative, Phantom X? We roll over and die? There won't be a war. I won't let him start a war, and I don't believe for 1 second that Jean and the others are dead. It's already started. Humans were waiting for any excuse, and Magneto has just hijacked Manhattan, in case you hadn't noticed.
But the humans have not long to make their move. Tomorrow he is going to turn the magnets of the Earth upside down and kill them all.
Magneto wouldn't. I don't believe he'd try something so stupid. He could wipe out mutants as well, and he doesn't have the power.
No, there is more. He is using the drug Kick to make his powers greater. He is 15 times the Magneto of before.
I genuinely didn't mean to kill the boy. He was just so irritating. The other one was dangerous, but...
You're taking too much of that stuff, Eric. Why can't you just turn the world on its head now? Are you waiting for them to stop you?
Here comes your downfall once more, Eric.
What?
I didn't say anything. What's wrong with you these days? What happened to the brilliant, charismatic mutant outlaw I fell in love with?
Love? Esme, in the name of sanity, do you honestly think that this is about you? You're a child!
But you said we'd take over the world together. You said... I helped you do all this so that we could sit on thrones together.
Are you insane? How could you be anything to me but a means to an end?
That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
As predictable as ever.
What? Say something again.
You made Zorn too well, in the image of your idealism, your strength, your wisdom.
Ah!
I am your inner star, Eric. I am the conscience you can never silence. I will never let you be.
This is your doing, Charles. No, your mind still jammed. Is this some side effect of the drug that little witch forgot to mention? Where do you find them, Charles? These ghastly, rebellious children of yours. Why did they only ever listen to me when I was Zorn? You know, I almost miss our talks, our struggles. I was thinking about letting you walk free when it's all over, when there are no humans left to save. I'll show you a world where there is no strife, where no one has to hide in the shadows, quaking at the sound of jets overhead, and you'll turn to me finally and you'll say, it's really so much nicer without them, isn't it, Eric? You were right. I was right, and you were wrong, Charles!
Now you're in for it. Nobody likes what you're doing, Magneto. It's boring and old-fashioned. Martha says it's all coming to an end and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it.
Charles, what is this place? Are these words from the future? What's happening?
It's not a place. It's not a place.
Jean, is that you?
Have your eyes grown back yet?
I don't know. What am I supposed to be looking at? Jeannie, what did you just do? I was on fire.
You did it, Logan. You released the Phoenix consciousness. I used the disintegrating asteroid and the sun's energy to build and power our transport. Total telekinetic control of matter at the molecular level. I had to die to come back, Logan. But I don't know how long they'll let me stay. The Pacific Ocean. You'd never have survived the explosion if it hadn't been for my quick thinking, Henry.
I can't believe you're still going on about this 3 days later, Emma. You'd never have survived this crash if it hadn't been for my quick thinking.
Rubbish. I wouldn't even have been on this aircraft if I hadn't listened to you.
Something awful's happened, Emma. I know it has. It's all adding up. Sublime Pharmaceuticals, Fang 2, the kick drug, human aggression, the riots, and I'm ruining my claws doing this. I have so many ideas I need to get down. I need a pen.
You need water, Henry. I'm immune to thirst in my lovely shiny diamond form, but I'm afraid I'm hearing the twang of delirium in your voice, Henry dear. Oh, something coming at last.
You said that before, and it was a speck of dirt under your contact lens.
I beg your pardon. It's not visual. These are telepathic emissions. Massive emissions, and all too horribly familiar. Brace yourself.
There's something there. Tell them I need another 10 minutes. Should we be worried? What is that?
Oh, what does it look like, Henry? It's bloody Jean showing off again. Washington, D.C.
Magneto's holding Manhattan hostage. He's paralyzed our communications, and he's threatening to use his magnetic powers to tilt the Earth's axis. Look at the hate on that face. Do we need any more proof that mutants are our natural enemies? This is why they destroyed our Weapon Plus Super Sentinel initiative. The human race must not go gently into the night, sir. We've deployed Y-23 experimental ceramic planes.
You can't ask me to drop bombs on American soil.
Ours is a species fighting for its life, and these are neutron warheads, sir. Kills all known mutations stone dead. Leaves our architectural heritage intact. Just say the word.
New Genosha.
You can yell at me all you like. I'm only telling you the truth like I always do, Magneto. If something doesn't happen soon, we'll lose any support you still have. They've gone days without food or water out there.
You're all so impatient. This is war, Toad. It takes time and sacrifice to accumulate the power, to probe the weak spots of the planetary magnetosphere. To stand the Earth on its head is hardly the work of an afternoon.
Well, Martha says you waited too long. You should have stayed as Mr. Zorn. Now you're going to die.
I've always suspected there was more to you than meets the eye, Ernst. Now let us see what that might be!
No, no, no! What is it with you? You want to give her a heart attack? Don't you dare lift your hand to one more of us, or I'll puke all over you! My kids don't want to see a murdering junkie in charge of the whole world! See, you should have listened to me, Eric. But oh no, I was just a means to an end for the great strategist. Nobody knows who's in charge or what's going on anymore.
I am in charge, Esme.
Yeah, maybe if crazy on drugs is your idea of being in charge.
What?
Here is the news. The X-Men are here to kick your butt big time. Angel, kids, get behind me.
Oh, for goodness sake, Beak. You are joking, aren't you?
Ah!
Well done, boy. You passed my test and returned a stronger man.
Brilliant idea to use a titanium bat against the Master of Magnetism. How did you get in here anyway?
Maybe with this key you forgot to take away when he is being sent to his death. Xavier School is the best school!
Pacify him, Esme.
You pacify him if you're so great.
Esme, I'm sorry if I upset you or misled you.
Why should I do anything for you ever again? Oh, Weapon 13.
Phantom X, what now? Bullets?
Eva, prepare to retrieve Professor X.
Destroy him!
What, and get ourselves shot?
He's mine!
You and whose knees?
Missed.
Is everything you say a cliché?
Die.
Uh-oh, here he comes.
What next?
Underneath us, he's...
Summers. You know something? Even after everything that happened to me, I still trusted you. I thought Zorn was a genuinely good man. He gave me hope, and it was you all along. Lies! Ugh! You filled all our lives with lies! You know how stupid I've been? Of course you do. You've been watching us for months. I kept running from all the rotten feelings on Sabanur brought out in me. Running from this rage I've repressed all my life. So you know what? No more running. No more holding back. I've decided to let the rage loose. I've decided to let it loose on people like you! The helmet keeps you safe from telepathy, right? Wait! I can't see. What have you done? My eyes bleeding. Eardrums burst. What? Look, I didn't mean to. You want Zorn. Have him, Mr. Summers. Ah!
X-Men street teams on 5th Avenue. Telepathic crowd control is underway, but the pilots overhead are preparing to drop their bombs. Welcome back from all of us, Professor X.
Ugh, what's he done to me? My head's ringing. Charles, is that you prowling? Charles!
Do I look like an old bald man? I mean, have you ever noticed how I look, how I dress because you made me believe in myself? I thought you were special, the greatest mutant who ever lived. But you're just a fossil. This is how Alzheimer's feels, Eric. In fast forward.
You're squeezing my mind. Breaking. Don't do this. Don't make me. Forgive me. May the future forgive me. May history judge my actions, great or small, in the final reckoning when I have given them paradise and the world is free. These poor dead will not seem so many. Now, let the sky fall. It just appeared! There are 2 suns up here. Figure it out. And one of them says we shouldn't be engaging bomb release. The baritone is mine. This is Dr. Henry McCoy, Ph.D., from the Xavier Institute. X-Men Mutant Rescue and Emergency Teams have the terrorist situation in Manhattan under control, and we ask for a moment to confirm Magneto's capture. Magneto has declared war on the human race. Our scientists tell us we have nothing to lose. So tell me, how can we trust a word you people say? I'll leave the details of that to you, but you may just have to accept that not all mutants are your enemies. You see, there's only one person in the world who's figured out how to repair the gene that's threatening humankind with extinction. Moi. Now, check with your scientists. Surely there's some way we can all be friends, Mr. President.
Oh, Esme. You turned into such a wonderful little femme fatale in the end, didn't you? I'm ever so proud of all my girls. But you... Nothing like you. I think I'm most especially proud of you, dear. So, you finally decided to show your face, Cyclops.
Emma, I had a lot of thinking to do. I'm an introvert. I always run away to think. I didn't expect to get as far as space, but you know what Logan's like on a boys' night out. Magneto did all this. They bloody shot me, and then Jean brought me back in some new age nightmare of forgiveness, and now this. Look, when this is all over, I've made my decision, Emma. Between you and Jean. Something strange is happening now that Esme's dead. Magneto thinks he can tip the world over on its head, and he's doing something to gravity and time.
The day I promised has now come. Magneto is here to shake the world's foundations.
So who's this guy? When do we get to see Magneto? Magneto! Hold it right there. You're under arrest. Faster, NYPD. You got a spare day and a half, I'll read you the charge sheet.
Your race will be extinct by morning. Where will your laws be then? I can't help but notice that middle pin in your hip, Officer Foster. Line of duty. Look, everyone. A human trying to threaten us. Kill it. Kill them all.
Nice timing. I was 3 seconds from messing myself. See how I sum it up for you, Henry. All yours. Gotcha. This should help neutralize the kick enhancer in your bloodstream. I can't believe you do this, Zorn. You of all people, Zorn.
Not Zorn. Magneto.
Logan!
I am Magneto. That's what you say. Remember me, Zorn? I'm the guy you threw at the sun, bub. And let me tell you, right now, the only thing keeping your breathing's a pacifist creed I don't wholly subscribe to. What's all this Zorn garbage? You know who I am. Must I tear your adamantium skull from your head just to prove it, Wolverine? Yeah, quit stalling.
He's right, Eric. Don't let us stand in the way of your big moment. It's hard to believe you went to such lengths this time. You should have been an actor.
My helmet is thought-proofed, Jean Grey. This isn't going to end.
We're too late to stop you making another destructive bid for attention. True. So go on, Magneto. Seize your moment. Talk to the people you want to rule. Make your pitch for world domination. We don't want this guy in charge of things. We got no water. Who does this skull-faced freak think he is? Take over the world? He couldn't run a market stall.
How dare you? Don't you recognize who I am? What I am? This chaos is only the first stage. I am Magneto. Trust me.
Magneto? You don't look anything like him. How can you be Magneto when Magneto is dead? Is this the Magneto anyone knows? Is this what he looks like? Ugh, I'm suffocating in here. I have to get out. See, you morons! I am Magneto! I am... And the worst thing you ever did was to come back, Eric. Magneto had become a legend in death, an inspiration for change. Now look at you. Just another foolish and self-important old man with outdated thoughts in his head. You have nothing this new generation of mutants wants, except for your face on a t-shirt. They have ideas of their own now. Perhaps it's time we put away the old dreams, the old manifestos, and just listen for a while. Your way will never work, Eric. This can't go on. I think you've had enough. I think we've all had enough. Ugh! Yes, I have had enough. Enough! What did you do? A lethal electromagnetic pulse. You're having a planetary scale stroke, Jean. All that power I stored had to go somewhere. I will not be judged by children. Give me death. Make me immortal. Jean! Hold on!
No, Scott, no.
See, something's gone wrong with the whole universe now.
Jean! Somebody get help! Fetch! Zord! Logan's gone feral! Ah!
Jean, I'm so sorry about everything. I didn't ever mean to hurt you. Shh, shh. The Phoenix understands. I haven't seen you so alive for a long time, Scott. My best friend. Have to go now. Live, Scott. Live. All I ever did was die on you.
Jean! No! Jean!
150 years later. Corona said she saw it. Do you think it's true? After all these years, after all this fighting.
Aye, it's true enough. God help us all. I think we found the Phoenix egg.